everybody, Kamanamdini Sinotano Gamkis, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. And to the returning subscribers, the bloomers, the day ones, welcome back, you guys. To become a bloomer, all you have to do is just hit that subscription button and join the fam bam. And to get notifications for every time that I post a video, hit that notification bell. Alright.
Hi.
Today we have a very familiar face back in the channel, the only guest I have ever had. So, hey. What is that?
Hi guys, Anathi Makirama here. I'm sure you guys know me by now. But yeah, I'm back.
Okay, so in our previous video we talked about possibly making a video where we talk about how experience was moving in together, the adjustments that we had to make, the challenges, the new things that we had to learn about each other. Because like, hey bruv, although we spent a lot of time with each other outside of living together, it was still quite
challenging.
Yes.
Yeah.
To
live together.
So it was very interesting though. It was very interesting. When not going into the move-in, did you expect it to be challenging or did you expect like roses and daisies?
I expected it to be challenging. Like living with someone, bruh, it's not the same as like seeing them on a daily, like seeing them maybe on a meetup date or something and you're like, hey, I love you. Yeah.
I also expected it to be challenging. Because we're different, you know, Anat, so I can't expect it to be challenging, but I did think in my head that we were gonna get through it, and I thought that it would bring us closer. Do you think it brought us closer? Pretty much,
yeah. Kinda.
Let's get into the video, guys, because we will not make this video long. We'll try to make it as short as possible. We'll just go through some of the things that were highlights.
Yes.
In terms of like challenges. Okay.
I think I mentioned one of the first challenges, which was the messiness. I mentioned it. If you don't know about this, what I'm talking about, please go to the previous video where the Meet the Best Friend, right? Yes. Meet the Bestie video. I speak about this. Yeah, that was the first challenge that we came across. I was like, okay, Musa, let's work around this.
Because you are the very neat one.
Yes, I'm the very neat one. The very like, I want things to be a certain way. When I put something there, I want it there. When I finish eating, I put a glass away. When I finish eating, I put my food plate away and put water in it so that it doesn't dry up when I'm trying to wash dishes. And this girl right here is not trying to do that. She leaves her food plates where she ate it. She just leaves stuff. And I was like,
eventually pick it up.
Eventually. But I do it immediately after. Right, so it's a thing. So now I'm like, but I got used to it and I was like, okay, let's keep it pushing, keep it going, and that was the first challenge for me.
Okay, was that a challenge for me at all?
Did you feel some type of way when I would like take your stuff, or like we wake up and your study desk is like
I didn't. Okay, like most times I honestly didn't. I just felt bad because I was like, oh my gosh, she's literally cleaning up after me. And I was like, I was going to get to that. Promise I was going to get to that. That was the issue, right? I'd feel bad about it.
Yeah.
But then, like sometimes though, when it comes to certain things, I like them packed a certain way. Like for example, if you're going to pack my bag, I know how I arrange my books in my bag.
Yeah.
So sometimes when she arranges things in my bag, I'm like, that, well, but why did you do that? But
yeah.
Then, you know, other than that wasn't an issue. And I wasn't about to bring that up with her because unnecessary.
Exactly.
Pick your battles.
That's another thing I learned. Pick your battles, guys. Like there's so many things in my head where I was like, but then I was like, okay, it's okay. Or some things in the moment you get really riled up about it, but then afterwards you're like, actually it's not worth it. Like it's really not worth it. So pick
that's
your
very true. That's very true. The other thing was ukuthi mina ngihlezi ngigodola, right? So Anathi uhlezi eshiselwa. So I mean,
she's trying to like put the heater on the whole time, and I'm just like,
because my toes are always cold, so I need the heater on at all times.
The heater burns, you guys. Her heater specifically burns. Like
it's a fan heater. It doesn't burn.
Well, for me, it burnt me. Like, not like, obviously not burnt marks, but like, it made cheese to that point where it's like, yeah, kuhlungu
Yeah, so that was quite
on my
off.
feet. So I would always put, like, if we're sitting on the couch, I would put my feet on the couch and wrap them around the blanket so that I don't feel the heater heat. If that makes sense. I just feel the blanket heat.
And I needed the heater heat because the blanket heat did nothing for me,
Yeah.
to me, for the girl. So that was.
But
it was like,
we tried to balance that out, didn't we?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
She would
we
sleep,
worked
if she was sleeping, she'd sleep with the big blanket on her
on
side.
my side only.
And then my side would not have the big blanket.
So that one was actually not too bad.
Yeah,
That one was not too bad. And then the other one was noise levels. Like,
yes.
noise level.
Yeah, like also, you know, guys, when she's studying, her family can attest to this. When she's studying, she's trying to be the Whitney Houston girl. She's trying to belt out a Whitney Houston song. And like, what? Who does that? Like, in the middle of nowhere, bruh. And this is how she does it, bruh. She will be there.
Will always love
You guys, and understand, and understand, and I will be there, and then she'll change, and she'll go to the next one.
And Anathi, when you are studying, you need absolute silence. Like,
a pen must not drop. Like, makutuleke kube yilanto, guys. So that was a challenge. Even now when I'm not studying, I'm sitting in the room, I can still hear her, and I'm like, okay, maybe the song is the last song.
And then
no,
move on to the other
boom, one. Next song. I'm like, oh no. Yes. Just like, really?
But I think it worked out eventually because we studied at different times.
Yes.
You woke up much earlier in the morning. I woke up much later in the day.
Yeah.
And so we studied at different times. Yeah. And
so then,
you
like,
get your peace.
Exactly. Oh, and it was glory, guys. Y'all do not even understand. I would be there like,
okay,
please don't wake up.
Please don't wake up. I get it.
But like, yeah.
Speaking of noise, the other thing I discovered, this girl, discovered that this is the 2%. The other 98% of the time, she wants to be quiet.
Okay, yeah.
Zilch. Guys, that was actually a big thing.
Yeah.
That was a big thing because I did not understand that behavior. I always thought that there was something wrong. And I would ask her, babes, are you sure you're okay? And I would think that I did something, I said something, and I would miss her, guys. That's the other thing. I would miss her. I would miss the companionship because I'm always trying to talk to her, trying to climb on her.
Always trying to talk. Like, always trying to talk. I'm like,
all the time. I'm always trying to talk, and Anathi just wants to switch off.
Yeah. But it's also because, like, I'm an only child, you guys. Yeah. So, like, at home, like, I keep quiet most of the time and nobody cares. Like, I keep quiet, my mother keeps quiet, and we just live like that. So it was also an adjustment for me to have to actively
Remember
about
that you have to talk
that
to
I have to talk
that
to
you live with.
Exactly. And I would be there like, okay, gather the energy.
Yeah, but I think we both adjusted.
Yes, eventually.
Because I gave you a couple of hours in the day.
Yes.
Like, you don't have to talk to me now.
Exactly.
And I wasn't on your case.
Yes.
And when you were quiet, I would like remind myself that
it's not you.
It's not me.
Yes.
Or she's absolutely fine. She just wants to be quiet right now. So we actually,
and
by the time...
Yes, by the time it came to yeah,
we knew what was up.
Yes.
I would know though, so today is not her day. Yeah. Like, I would just
suss it out.
Today is not the day that she's trying to talk. Yeah. Yeah, guys.
Not trying to, laugh. Why?
Yeah, and I'd be like, this is.
And guys, I do have like quite a mean face sometimes.
Yeah, an RBF, a whole entire RBF. And I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to kumisa.
Get out my face.
I'm not trying to kumisa her. And then another big thing. Oh my gosh, the money issue.
Money.
I do it for
the love.
The money issue. Hey, bruv.
Yeah. So I am very specific as to what I use my money for and how I budget and how I, everything.
We must stick
to the budget. Let us stick
In fact, let's try to spend as little
as possible.
Can.
Exactly. That is me.
That's her. I on the other hand, if scenario imali, if ikhona,
I'll chop my money.
why says Nisha?
Chop my
Nice
money.
time is my thing.
Yeah.
Why says Nisha nice time
Yeah.
when the money is around?
Yeah.
I mean, understand your logic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But Yazi, for the most part, that it only like we had like a couple of fights where we were like,
Yeah.
okay. But for most of the time, we were like, okay. Because
we tried to reach a balance in the sense that Anathi, if we budget 500 rands for this particular shopping, then let's use the 500. Because what would happen is that she would want to use less than 500, and that's like, but Sibege 500, babes.
Yeah.
So I think the common ground was saying if we put 500, we spend 500.
Yes.
Don't stop me from spending more if it's still within the
budget.
And then I can't spend more than 500. Yes. So I mean, I guess that was the compromise. But I mean, it got heated a couple of times over Romany creams and wells.
Yeah.
What had happened
and
was,
I'd had to like take a break sometimes.
Yeah. She'd walk up, she'd walk around the shop in different aisles and just like, I need a break from you. I need a break from you because I'm stressed. And I'm like, because the other time what had happened was, we had bought everything that we needed for that time and we had some money extra. And then we're like, let's go get some snacks.
Yeah.
And my favorite biscuits are Whirls, her favorite biscuits are Romany creams. And I'm like, let's just grab both. And then she's like, no, baby one. So I'm like, but they can both fit in the budgets. And she's like, this is not the point.
And the thing, the annoying thing was, it was like I was sacrificing, not really sacrificing even.
But you were saying you're okay.
Yeah, I was like, I'm okay with not having Romany creams. We'll just have the Whirls. And she was like, no, we're taking both of them. And I'm like,
she was like, she walked away.
Okay.
She walked away from me.
Yeah.
Anyways, we bought both of them.
At the end of the day, it was
by the time I opened the cupboards the next day, the Romany creams were gone.
Wow. Of course, if they were there, I was gonna eat them. Like, really?
But you wanted them.
Really?
You wanted them.
But let's move on from that.
Okay. Let's move on from this. And then one last thing would be conflict resolution.
Yeah.
Very interesting one.
Yeah. My side. Okay, let me talk first because, So, Usino is the type of girl who's trying to resolve a conflict immediately. So when something happens, a snafu happens, she's there like, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it now.
Now, not later.
Exactly. Exactly. And I, as well, Anathi, sometimes I'm like, okay, this is not worth what may come out of my mouth. Because I've heard before that I hit below the belt. And I'm just like, okay, I'm not trying to do that. So rather keep quiet and move on. That's how I am. And it's not that I'm holding any grudges. It's not that I'm saying that like, oh, no. I just choose to keep quiet.
Okay, she's already explained that I would much rather get into it now. And the thing that would really touch me is that Anathi would literally just remove herself from the situation. Anathi, it is not okay. It's not fair when you do this, or like, Anathi, I didn't like the way that the tone that you used when you were addressing me about this particular matter. And then while I'm explaining my hurts, right, and my feelings, Anathi would just zone out, guys. Zone out, apume, disengage. I would be so touched because I felt like that was super disrespectful and I felt like that was invalidating my feelings. And so, and then Gengogu, and now I would be fighting about the fact that she's disengaged. Yeah. And, guys, no.
I'd just be like...
And then she'd do that, which would annoy me even more. Now I'm raising my voice. Now I'm very upset with her. And then she's just like, she walks away.
Yeah. Like, if it's not worth it, guys, it's not like... In my head, if I calculate it, okay, it's not worth it. Let me just.
And for me, it was just like, you don't care about the fact that you just hurt me right now.
Yeah.
You don't care about my feelings right now. But I think what happened with that? How did we reach a middle ground with that?
I have no idea.
I actually have no clue.
I don't. But like we end up.
Because what happens is that we we usually end up talking about it
Yes,
eventually.
later on.
Later on.
Yes, and we're
Later
like,
on.
yeah.
We end up talking about
Yeah,
it.
this is why I was angry,
Yeah.
and this is why I didn't understand why you did this,
Yeah.
that, and the other.
Yeah.
And I prefer that, to be honest, because
Later.
heat I prefer later.
Okay.
Because anything can happen in a heated moment, and you can't take back your words. And the other person is wondering, did you really mean it? Or you know, a lot of things that happen in the moment. And so I do like to have that, okay,
Time
I
to
understand
breathe
how
over.
it can be disrespectful. I
Yeah.
really understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've tried to work on it, and I'm like, okay, brace yourself. Just say it, and just say, okay, try to speak something that's not going to sound hurtful, that's not going to hurt the other person.
Yeah.
Say, this is how I feel. I feel like you are doing this,
Yeah.
and this is angering me right now. Yeah. So, anywho, yeah, that was
Anyways.
moving in together.
Yes, so we will end this video right there. Guys, ningalibali, I do drop a video every Thursday, 9 a.m. If you don't want to remember all of that, just hit the notification bell. Do subscribe. Do also comment down below if any of you guys live with your friends.
Yes.
How has it been? You know, the different personalities and the different backgrounds also.
Yes. Guys, living with a stranger?
Yeah.
Do you feel like we're gonna be better equipped to live with like a mat?
Yes. I feel like this was a great preview of what it's going to be like when you move in with a husband. Anyways, thank you guys for watching so much. Bye.
Bye.